100 fascinating facts on the human body. Number 1. Your brain is more active at nighttime than in the day. While we are awake, our brain is busy processing information from our surroundings. But at nighttime, when we sleep, it doesn't rest. Instead, it becomes even more active. This increase in activity is believed to be related to memory consolidation and the processing of emotions. During REM sleep, the brain sorts through and stores the day's experiences, helping us learn and maintain emotional balance. Number 2. Your heart creates enough pressure to shoot blood 30 feet. That's 2 parked cars. The heart is an incredibly powerful muscle, working tirelessly to pump blood throughout our bodies. This pressure is essential for ensuring that oxygen-rich blood reaches all parts of the body efficiently. The force within which the heart pumps blood is a testament to its own strength, which is necessary to overcome the resistance of the blood vessels and supply our organs with vital nutrients. Number 3. Human brains have 86 billion neurons. Neurons are the building blocks of the brain, responsible for transmitting information throughout the nervous system. For comparison, 86 billion is about 10 times the total human population on Earth. This vast number of neurons allows the brain to perform complex tasks, from basic body functions to enabling thought, creativity, and emotion. Number 4. Your skin renews itself every 28 days. The outer layer of the skin, the epidermis, is constantly shedding dead cells and replacing them with new ones. This process is equivalent to the length of an average month, helping to keep the skin fresh and resilient. It's essential for healing from minor injuries and protecting against environmental factors like bacteria. Number 5. You blink 15 to 20 times a minute. Blinking is a natural reflex that helps keep our eyes moist and free from irritants. At 20 blinks per minute, this adds up to about 1,200 blinks per hour, or just under 29,000 blinks per day. Blinking not only spreads a protective film of tears across the eyes, but also gives the brain brief moments of rest. Number 6. The average human body has enough iron to make a 3-inch nail. Iron is a crucial component of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carry oxygen. For perspective, 3 inches is about the length of a standard house key. The total amount of iron in the body, although small, is vital for transporting oxygen throughout the body and supporting overall health. Number 7. The small intestine is about 22 feet long. The small intestine plays a critical role in digestion and nutrient absorption. Imagine this as the length of 2 basketball hoops stacked on top of each other. Despite being coiled inside the abdomen, its length allows for a large surface area to effectively absorb nutrients from the food we eat. Number 8. Your stomach acid can dissolve a razor blade. The stomach secretes a hydrochloric acid with a pH of about 1.5 to 3.5, making it highly acidic. Razor blades, though not meant to be ingested obviously, can be dissolved by this acid over time. This strong acidity is necessary for breaking down food and killing harmful bacteria, while the stomach lining protects itself from being digested. Number 9. The heart beats around 100,000 times a day. The heart works tirelessly to pump blood throughout the body. If you multiply 100,000 by 365 days, it's about 36 million beats in a year. This continuous action is vital for maintaining life, delivering oxygen and nutrients to cells, and removing waste products. Number 10. Your fingerprints are formed in the womb by the time you're 6 months old. Fingerprints are unique to each individual and formed by the 6th month of fetal development. 6 months in the womb is roughly halfway through a typical pregnancy, making fingerprints one of the earliest unique features a person develops. 11. The human body contains around 37.2 trillion cells. Cells are the basic building blocks of life. For comparison, if you counted one cell every second, it would take over 1 million years to count all of your cells. This staggering number of cells includes everything from muscle cells to neurons, all working together to keep us functioning. Number 12. Your nose can recognize and remember over 50,000 different scents. The olfactory system, responsible for our sense of smell, is incredibly sensitive. If you smelled one new scent every day, it would take over 136 years to recognize over 50,000. This ability to detect and remember such a vast array of odors is important for survival, helping us identify food, danger, and even emotional states. Number 13, the liver can regenerate itself completely after losing up to 75% of itself. The liver's ability to regenerate is remarkable. Losing 75% of its mass is like taking away 3/4 of a pizza and it just grows back into a whole za. This regenerative power is crucial for its roles in detoxification, metabolism, and producing essential proteins. Number 14, the strongest muscle in your body is the masseter, or the jaw. The masseter muscle used for chewing can exert a force of up to 200 pounds on the molars. To visualize, that's about the weight of an adult male lion cub. This strength allows us to break down food efficiently, which is essential for digestion. Number 15, the human eye can distinguish about 10 million different colors. The eye's ability to perceive color is extraordinary. If you tried to see a different color every second, it would take you about 115 days to see 10 million different shades. This capacity allows us to enjoy rich visual diversity of the world around us, from the blues of the sky to the greens of the forests. Number 16. Bones are about 5 times stronger than steel of the same density. Bone is an incredibly strong material, and if steel and bone were the same density, bone would be 5 times stronger. This strength allows bones to support the body's weight and withstand impacts, all while being relatively light compared to most metals. Number 17. The human body has 206 bones. Babies have about 270. That's because babies are born with more bones, like those in the skull, are in multiple parts. These bones then fuse together as they grow, reducing total number to 206. The process of fusion allows for growth and protection, particularly for the brain. Number 18. Hair grows faster in warm weather. Warmer weather increases blood circulation, which can stimulate hair growth. For comparison, hair grows about half an inch per month, but it might grow slightly faster in summer due to the heat, which enhances the activity of hair follicles. Number 19. The brain uses 20% of the oxygen in our blood. Despite only being up 2% of the body weight, the brain is a major energy consumer. If your body were a factory, 1/5 of all of its energy would be dedicated solely to running the brain. This high energy demand is necessary for its complex functions, from controlling movements to processing thoughts. Number 20. The hydrochloric acid in our bodies can dissolve metal. Hydrochloric acid, HCl, in the stomach is so strong that it can dissolve metals like zinc or magnesium over time. In terms of strength, it's similar to the acid found in car batteries, yet it plays a vital role in breaking down your food and protecting the body from pathogens. Number 21. The human tongue has about 10,000 taste buds. Taste buds are sensory organs that detect different flavors. To put that into perspective, 10,000 taste buds is about the same as the number of students in a large university. Each taste bud contains up to 100 sensory cells, contributing to our ability to detect sweet, sour, salty, bitter, or umami flavors. Number 22. The human body contains around 5 liters of blood. 5 liters is about the same amount of liquid in a large bottle of soda or a full gallon jug. This volume of blood circulates throughout your body, ensuring that all tissue receives oxygen and nutrients while also removing waste products. The circulatory system works continuously to maintain this vital flow. Number 23. Eyes can heal themselves from scratches in 48 hours. The cornea, the clear front part of the eye, can heal from minor scratches in about 2 days. For comparison, 48 hours is just a typical weekend and your eye is healed. This rapid healing is crucial for maintaining clear vision and protecting the eye from infection. Number 24. Your body has more bacterial cells than human cells. The human body is home to trillions of bacteria, outnumbering human cells by 1.3 to 1. Imagine a city where the population of bacteria exceeds that of human residents, plus 30%. These microorganisms play essential roles in digestion, immunity, and overall health, highlighting the importance of a balanced microbiome. Number 25. Humans are about 60% water. Water makes up more than half of your total body weight, similar to how a water balloon is mostly filled with water. This highly water consistent is vital for nearly every bodily function, from regulating temperature to transporting nutrients and waste products. Number 26. You lose about 30 to 40,000 skin cells every minute. This means you lose up to 40,000 skin cells in just 1 minute, which is about the same number as the total seating capacity of a medium-sized sports stadium. Over a day, this adds up to millions and millions of skin cells, highlighting the importance and constant renewal of your skin's surface. Number 27. Bones are constantly being remolded. Bone remolding involves breaking down old bone and forming new ones, a process that happens continuously. Think of this like a construction site that never stops working, constantly upgrading and repairing structures. This ensures that your bone remains strong and able to adapt to new stresses. Number 28. People have unique tongue prints, just like fingerprints. Your tongue surface is unique, much like your fingerprints. If everyone in a large city of about 10,000 people were to have their tongue prints recorded, no two would be alike. This uniqueness makes tongue prints theoretically useful for identification, although they are not commonly used for this purpose. Number 29. You get a new stomach lining every 3 to 4 days. The stomach lining renews itself every few days, comparable to how a restaurant may clean and reset its kitchen after a busy weekend. This frequent renewal protects the stomach from its own acidic environment, ensuring it remains healthy and capable of digesting food. Number 30. With only a few hundred odor receptors, we smell thousands of smells. With only about 400 types of odor receptors, your nose can still detect a vast array of scents, over 1 trillion according to some estimates. It's like having a small set of paints and being able to create an infinite number of colors. This remarkable ability allows you to enjoy a wide variety of smells, from fresh cut grass to baking breads. The human ear can hear about 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Number 31. This range of hearing spans from the deep rumble of a bass drum at 20 Hz to the high-pitched chirp of a cricket, 20 kHz. To put it into perspective, 20 kHz is about 10 times the highest note on a piano, showcasing the wide range of sounds a human ear can perceive. Number 32. The human eye can see a candle flame 1.7 miles out in total darkness. Imagine standing on a long stretch of road and seeing a single candle flame from 1.7 miles away. That's nearly 30 football fields lined up end to end. This incredible sensitivity allows the human eye to detect even the faintest light sources in the dark. Number 33. Every 10 to 14 days, you get new taste buds. Every 2 weeks or so, your taste buds renew themselves, similar to how a garden might see new flowers bloom every couple of weeks. This renewal process helps maintain your ability to enjoy different flavors and recover from damage, such as burns from hot foods. Number 34. We produce about 1.5 liters of saliva every day. That's roughly the amount of liquid in a large water bottle. Saliva is essential for starting the digestion process and keeping your mouth moist and healthy. Number 35. Your brain is the fattest organ in your body, about 60% fat. If you weighed out that fat, it would be about the same as a large adult cat. This fat is crucial for insulating neurons and ensuring the rapid transmission of electrical signals in the brain. Number 36. Your body has about 10,000 miles of blood vessels. If all your blood vessels were laid end to end, it would stretch around the Earth nearly 4 times. Or you could go from the Earth to the Moon and back. The extensive network ensures that every part of your body receives the blood supply it needs. The human body can produce its own alcohol. Number 37. Your gut can produce small amounts of alcohol through fermentation of carbohydrates by bacteria and yeast. This process is like a mini brewery operating inside of you, although the amounts are typically so small that they don't affect your blood alcohol levels. Number 38. Your bones are constantly ossifying. Ossification is the process where new bone tissue is formed, helping bones grow and repair themselves. This is crucial for maintaining strength and density throughout our lives. Number 39. The average adult body has about 5 million hair follicles. With about 5 million hair follicles, each person has as many follicles as there are people in small countries like New Zealand. These follicles are responsible for growing hair all over our bodies, and their activity can be influenced by factors like hormones and age. Number 40. Your bones are stronger than concrete. Bone is about 5 times stronger than concrete when compared with weight. If you imagine a concrete block, bone of the same density would be much stronger and resilient. This strength allows your bones to support your body's weight and absorb impacts during physical activities. Number 41, your lungs contain about 300 million alveoli. Alveoli are tiny air sacs in the lungs where gas exchanges occur. Oxygen enters the blood and carbon dioxide is expelled. To put it into perspective, 300 million alveoli is roughly the number of people living in the United States. This helps with efficient gas exchange, making it possible for the lungs to oxygenate the blood through every breath. Number 42. We are the only emotional criers that we know about. While other animals produce tears to keep their eyes moist, humans are unique in crying due to emotion, like sadness, happiness, or frustration. These emotional tears contain stress hormones and natural painkillers, which may explain why crying can sometimes make you feel better. Number 43, your sleep-wake cycle is about 24 hours and 12 minutes long. The circadian rhythm is your body's internal clock, which runs on a slightly longer than 24-hour cycle. It's like having a day 12 minutes longer than normal, but light and dark cues from our environment help us to adjust to exactly a 24-hour day. 44. Your ears continue to listen while you sleep. Even when you're sleeping, your ears remain active, listening to your environment. This is why you might wake up if there's a sudden noise, like an alarm clock or a slamming door. The brain filters out most sounds during sleep, allowing you to rest, but it stays alert for anything important. Number 45. We produce about 25 million new cells every second. The human body is constantly regenerating, with about 25 million new cells being created every second. That's like replacing the entire population of a country the size of Australia every second. This rapid cell production is essential for growth, healing, and maintaining bodily functions. Number 46. The senses for smell and taste are very closely linked. While your taste buds can detect basic flavors, much of what we perceive as taste actually comes from our sense of smell. This is why food seems bland when you have a cold. Your sense of smell has been diminished, affecting your ability to taste. About 80% of flavor is estimated to be due to smell. 47. We generate enough electricity to run a light bulb. The brain's electrical activity, generated by billions of neurons communicating with each other, produces roughly 20 watts of power. That's enough to power a small light bulb, highlighting the brain's role as an energy-intensive organ that governs everything from basic survival functions to complex thoughts. Number 48. The liver is the largest organ, performing over 500 functions. The liver is a powerhouse of the body, carrying about 500 vital tasks, including detoxifying harmful substances, producing bile for digestion, and regulating blood clots. It's about the size of a football, and its ability to regenerate makes it unique among our organs, allowing it to recover from damage and continue performing its critical functions. Number 49. Your body's second brain, the enteric nervous system inside of our guts. The enteric nervous system, often referred to as the second brain, is a complex network of neurons in the gut that controls digestion. It operates independently of the central nervous system and has about 100 million neurons, more than there are in the spinal cord. This system plays a crucial role in gut health and even influences mood and behavior. Number 50. Every 10 years, the human skeleton is entirely replaced. Bone is a living tissue that's constantly remodels itself, with old bone being replaced by new bone over a decade. This is like having a new skeleton every 10 years and ensuring that bones stay strong and healthy. Factors like diet, exercise, and hormones influence this process, which help prevent and maintain bone density failures, preventing fractures. Number 51. You have a unique heartbeat fingerprint. Your heartbeat pattern is unique to you, just like your fingerprint. This pattern is determined by the shape and timing of the heart's electrical signal, and it can be used for biometric identification. Advances in technology are exploring the use of this heartbeat fingerprint for secure access to devices and facilities, offering a new level of personal security. The immune system has a memory to help respond to familiars. The immune system memory is based on the formation of memory cells after an initial encounter with a pathogen. These cells stay in your body for years, ready to mount a faster and stronger response if you encounter the same pathogen again. This is how vaccines work. They train the immune system to recognize and fight specific infection more efficiently. Number 53. We are born with all the brain cells we will ever have. At birth, a baby's brain contains roughly 100 billion neurons, which is the same number of neurons most people have for their whole life. This is about as many stars as there are in the Milky Way galaxy. While the number of neurons remains constant, the connections between them, called synapses, multiply and strengthen, allowing for learning and memory developments. Number 54. Your kidneys filter all of your body's blood over 40 times a day. The kidneys are like the body's natural filtration system, processing about 180 liters of blood each day, which means they basically go through your whole body's worth of blood 40 times. This ensures that the waste products are removed and electrolyte levels are balanced, keeping your body's internal environment stable and healthy. Number 55. Skin accounts for about 15% of our total weight. The skin, which is our largest organ, makes up roughly 15% of our body weight. For a person weighing 150 pounds, that would mean the skin weighs about 22.5 pounds, more than the average size of a full-term baby. The skin plays a critical role in protecting against environmental damage, regulating temperature, and preventing water loss. Number 56. We shed roughly 600,000 skin particles every hour. This adds up to 1.5 pounds of skin each year, equivalent to the weight of a pineapple. These dead skin cells contribute to household dust and are part of the skin's natural renewal process, helping maintain healthy and fresh skin. Number 57. The average person breathes in about 11,000 liters of air every day. This amount of air would fill a small swimming pool. Breathing is essential for delivering oxygen to the body and removing carbon dioxide. The lungs work continuously to ensure that every cell in the body receives the oxygen it needs to function. Over the course of a typical 80-year lifespan, our heart will beat approximately 3 billion times. Considering that a billion is 1,000 times a million, it's a truly staggering number. This relentless pumping ensures that blood circulates throughout our bodies, delivering oxygen and nutrients to tissues and organs. Number 59. The surface area of small intestine is about 2,700 square feet. That's roughly the size of a tennis court. The small intestine's massive surface area is due to its length and the presence of villi and microvilli, tiny projections that increase absorption. This large surface area allows for efficient digestion and absorption of nutrients from the foods we eat. Number 60. The liver processes about 1.4 liters of blood every minute. That's nearly the volume of 2 soda bottles every minute. The liver filters toxins, metabolizes drugs, and processes nutrients, playing a crucial role in maintaining our chemical balance. This constant process is essential for detoxifying our blood and supporting our overall health. Number 61. Our bodies contain about 0.2 milliliters of gold, mostly in our blood. The human body has a small amount of gold, equivalent to the weight of a grain of sand, primarily in our blood. This trace amount of gold plays a role in maintaining joints and transmitting electrical signals throughout the body. Its process is minimal and it's not essential for survival. Number 62. The human nose can detect a drop of perfume in a 500,000 gallon pool. The human sense of smell is incredibly sensitive. To put it into perspective, a drop of perfume in a large pool is like finding a needle in a haystack. This sensitivity helps us to detect and respond to environmental cues, such as food, danger, or even emotional states. Number 63. The stomach produces about 2 liters of gastric juice a day. That's enough to fill a large soda bottle. Gastric juice, which includes hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes, break down food in the stomach, aiding in digestion and protecting the body from harmful bacteria. Number 64. Your brain processes information at 268 miles per hour. The speed at which nervous systems transmit signals in the brains can reach up to 268 miles per hour. That's faster than a high-speed train. This rapid communication is essential for everything from reflexes to complex thought processes. The average person will walk about 100,000 miles in their lifetime. Number 65. Over a lifetime, this distance is equivalent to walking around the Earth 4 times at the equator. This is not only our primary mode of transportation, but also a key form of exercise that helps to maintain our overall health. Number 66. You have about 5 million pores on your skin. Pores are tiny openings in the skin that allow sweat and oil to reach the surface. 5 million pores are about the number of people living in large cities like Los Angeles. These pores help regulate blood, body temperature, and remove toxins through sweat. Number 67. We contain about 0.6 ounces of salt. This amount is roughly equivalent to a small salt shaker. Salt's vital for maintaining fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle contractions in our bodies. The balance of salt is carefully regulated by the kidneys to ensure proper cellular function. Number 68. Your body can go 21 days or more with no food, but only about 3 with no water. While the body can go without food for weeks, water is essential for survival, with the person typically only lasting about 3 days without it. Water makes up a significant portion of the body and is crucial for maintaining every bodily function, from digestion to temperature regulation. Number 69. We blink about 4.2 million times a year. The constant blinking helps keep our eyes moist and free of debris. If you blink 4.2 million times a year, that's about 12,000 times a day, or roughly every 5 seconds. This reflex is essential for maintaining eye health and comfort. Number 70. Our brains weigh about 3 pounds. Despite being relatively small, the brain consumes about 20% of our energy. Weighing about the same as a half gallon of milk, the brain's complexity and functions are unmatched, controlling everything from motor skills to emotions. Number 71. You have about 100,000 hair follicles on your scalp. Each follicle can grow about 20 individual hairs in a lifetime. With 100,000 follicles, your scalp is responsible for growing and maintaining the hair that contributes to your appearance and protects your head from environmental damages. Number 72. Your blood makes up about 8% of your body weight. If you weigh 150 pounds, your blood accounts for 12 pounds of that weight, roughly the same weight as a bowling ball. This vital fluid circulates throughout your body, delivering oxygen and nutrients while removing waste products. Number 73. We make about 1.5 liters of mucus every day. This is enough to fill a small bottle of soda and plays a critical role in trapping dust, bacteria, and other particles, preventing them from entering the lungs. It also keeps our tissues moist, aiding in our function and protection. Number 74. Our heads weigh about 10 to 11 pounds. This is roughly the weight of a bowling ball or large watermelon. The muscles and bones in our neck and spine work together to support this weight, which is why maintaining good posture is important to prevent strain. Number 75. Fingernails grow about 0.1 millimeters a day. This may not seem like much, but over a month, it's about 3 millimeters, or roughly the thickness of 2 stacked pennies. Fingernail growth can be influenced by factors like nutrition, age, and overall health. Number 76. We contain about 2.5 billion red blood cells. If you were to line up all these cells, they would stretch around the Earth about 4 times. Red blood cells are essential for carrying oxygen from the lungs to the rest of the body and returning carbon dioxide to be exhaled by the lungs. Number 77. We lose about 50 to 100 hairs from our head every day. Shedding this amount of hair is normal and part of the natural hair growth cycle. If you think of it in terms of a year, you lose between 18,000 and 36,000 hairs annually, which is just a small fraction of the 100,000 hairs typically on your scalp. 78. Bones are about 14% of our weight. If you weigh 150 pounds, your bones would weigh about 21, which is similar to carrying around a small suitcase. Number 79. The average person spends about 6 years of their life dreaming. If you live to 75, about 6 of those years will be spent in a dream state, occurring during your REM sleep, is believed to play a crucial role in memory consolidation, emotional processing, and problem solving. Number 80. The liver can regen about 50% of itself in just 2 weeks. If half of your liver were damaged or removed, it could grow its full size in about 2 weeks, like a plant that rapidly regrows after being pruned. This remarkable regenerative ability is unique among our body's organs to just the liver. Number 81. We can survive without sleep for 11 days plus. The longest recorded time without sleep is 11 days, which is about 2 weeks. However, lack of sleep can cause severe cognitive and physical impairments, and prolonged sleep deprivation can be fatal. Number 82. During exercise, we sweat up to 1 liter per hour. During vigorous physical activity, especially in hot conditions, your body can produce enough sweat in an hour to fill a quart-sized water bottle. Sweating helps to cool us and prevent overheating. Number 83. Your brain is 75% water. The high water content is crucial for maintaining the brain's structure and function, similar on how water supports the structure of a water balloon. Dehydration can lead to impaired brain function, so staying hydrated is key to maintaining mental clarity. Number 85. We have about 45 miles of nerves. These nerves, if stretched out end to end, would cover the distance of nearly 2 marathons. This vast network allows your brain to communicate with every part of your body, controlling movement, sensation, and organ function. Number 86. We have about 1,500 miles of airways in our lungs. If all the airways in your lungs were stretched out, they would cover the distance from New York to Dallas. These airways transport oxygen to the alveoli, where it's exchanged with carbon dioxide, keeping our body oxygenated. Number 87. Our eyes process at about 60,000 bits per second. The spread at which your eyes processes information incredibly fast, faster than the data transfer of some internet connections. This rapid processing allows you to react quickly to changes in your environment, such as catching a ball or avoiding an obstacle. Number 88. Each cell has about 6 feet of DNA inside of it. The speed at which your eyes process information is incredibly fast, faster than the data transfer of some internet connections. This rapid processing allows you to react quickly to changes in your environment, such as catching a ball or avoiding obstacles. Number 89. Brains are about 2% of us by weight, but use 20% of our energy. Although relatively small, our brain is the weight of a cantaloupe. It consumes a significant portion of energy. This demand is necessary to power our complex processes involved in thinking, movement, and maintaining bodily function. Number 90. Our teeth are as strong as shark teeth. Human teeth have similar hardiness to shark teeth, making them incredibly durable for chewing and biting. Despite our small size, they are essential tools for breaking down food and initiating the digestive processes. Number 91. We have 78 organs. These organs range from the small thyroid gland in the neck to the large liver in the abdomen. Each one plays a critical role in keeping your body functioning, from regulating hormones to filtering out toxins. 92. Our bones are 31% water. Even though bones are solid and strong, a significant portion of their mass is water. The water content helps bones be flexible and resilient, preventing them from becoming brittle, prone to fractures. Number 93. Hearts move about 2,000 gallons of blood every day. That's enough blood to fill a fire engine's water tank. This constant circulation is essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients to cells, while removing waste products, ensuring the body's tissues stay healthy and functioning. Number 94. Our nose filters up to 10,000 liters of air a day. That's roughly the amount of air that could fill a small tanker truck. Your nose filters, warms, and humidifies all the air we breathe, protecting our lungs from dust, pollutants, and other harmful particles. Number 95. Eyes have over 2 million working parts. The human eye is an incredibly complex organ, with more components than most advanced machinery. These parts work together to process visual information, allowing you to see and interpret the world around you. 96. We have about 60,000 miles of capillaries in our bodies. Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels in the body, and if laid end to end, they would stretch around the Earth more than twice. These tiny vessels are essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients to tissues and also removing waste products. Number 97. Half of our 206 bones are in our hands and feet. Of the 206 bones in your body, 106 are located in the hands and feet alone. This high number of bones allows for the intricate movements and dexterity required for tasks like writing, typing, and walking. Number 98. We have 300 joints inside of our bodies. These joints connect bones and allow for movement and flexibility. They range from simple hinge joints like those in your fingers to complex ball and socket joints like those in your shoulder and hips, enabling a wide range of motion. Number 99. Our blood travels 12,000 miles every day inside of us. That's the equivalent like going from New York to Tokyo and back twice. This extensive journey ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach every part of our body while waste products get removed. Number 100. Our brain can store about 3.5 petabytes of information. That's the equivalent to roughly 3 million hours of TV shows. If you started watching shows today, it would take you 300 years of continuous viewing to use up all your storage. This incredible capacity allows the brain to store a lifetime of memories, experiences, and knowledge. Okay, that's it. Leave facts below. Did you like this video? If you did, let me know about it. Subscribe, tell me if you did, and if you didn't, I don't really care. I'm going outside.